Okay.
Okay, so first of all, please introduce some information about you. For example, your name, your country, and your religion or something like that.
Okay. All right. So, my name is Sean, and my country, I'm from Nigeria. Usually in Nigeria, their religion, Islamic religion and Christianity, but I'm a Christian. So, yeah,
Okay, so how long
it's
have
like
you
that.
been in Vietnam? How long have you been in Vietnam?
Very long time.
A long
Yeah.
time. Okay.
I've been here for 7 years.
Oh, 7 years. Oh, enough time to understand something about the culture in Vietnam, right? Okay, so when you're
Yes,
living
very long
in
time.
Vietnam,
But I can.
uh, okay. So when are you living in Vietnam? Is there any difficult? Do you have any experience in having any differences culture between Vietnamese culture and your country cultures?
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's one I noticed quite a lot. It's Christmas holiday. Uh, Chri- yeah, people don't celebrate Christmas that much like the way it is in my country. Like the way that holiday is in Vietnam and how people celebrate it is how people celebrate Christmas in my country. So yeah, very different
Actually,
like
it
that.
is not the culture in Vietnam, but this is some of the new trend. New trend is not a culture because we do not welcome Christmas, but maybe the Christmas is very famous, and then some of the people really enjoy the atmosphere of the Christmas, so they really want to welcome this, and so it's not a culture. So you are living in Vietnam for 7 years. So have you ever welcomed
Yeah.
Lunar New Year or Tết in Vietnam?
Yes, I did. But I got invited by my friend to his hometown. So yeah, I got to experience it. Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so do you know any differences between New Year in your country and the New Year in Vietnam?
Oh yeah, there was one that's very strange because here in my country, I mean, people are still around but still celebrating. But that holiday in Vietnam, like most stores, businesses are closed for 3 days and people go back to their hometown. So the first year I came here, it was very strange. And I thought that it was like some kind of zombie apocalypse or something. So it's very scary at first. But
Okay,
now I'm familiar with it, so it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah, okay. So one more, I would like to ask you one more question. Um, do you get any cross culture when you communicate in Vietnam?
Cross-culture communicating in Vietnam. I'm not sure I do experience that a lot. I'm not.
For example, when you
Uh,
body language, and in your country, that body language is a little bit different meaning in Vietnam. So, do you get any experience in this?
no,
Have you
I
never?
feel like body is usually universal. I don't experience that much. No, no, not at all. But I'm trying to think. I just noticed that here, for the elderly people to greet them, most of the time, commonly it's like to bow, or something. In my country is a bit different. Like for the elderly people, except if you really want to talk to them. That's when you're going to like show respect or you shake hands, but to bow is not so much. It's not so common in my country. But for us, culture is not, yeah, it's pretty similar in Vietnam. Not that much difference. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have, sorry. I don't have any difference.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
pretty similar.
So when you are teaching, in your teaching context,
Yeah.
is there any cross culture between you and your student? Is there any cultural differences?
I mean, I started my teaching career in Vietnam, but if I'm to go back to my country, let's say the way teachers do and the way I do, or most foreigners teach here, maybe the difference, maybe like a small problem might be language barrier or something like that in explaining. But any other thing, let's see. No, not at the moment.
It means that you learn so well about the cross cultural and intercultural communication, so you have never had any problem when you communicate. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't know because I have like a very good body language, but I don't think
So
I do
can you
experience
tell
any
me,
problem. No.
yeah, can you tell me something about your belief in your country, and when you come to Vietnam, that belief is different or not, or the same, or
Yeah,
any
it's
the same?
it's different.
So
Very
you mean that
different.
you don't have any difficulty when you're teaching about
No,
the cross culture? How about,
no, no,
yeah.
but for belief, let's say maybe on religion, yeah. I've seen some Vietnamese are Christians, and then some do practice Buddhism, right? And I will say that I'm still familiar with it now. But even when I do go to church on Sunday, I do see some of them and most Koreans are in church. So yeah, let's just say religion, only the difference here. But for like body language and any other example, I think it's pretty similar everywhere. I think so. Or maybe I just have good gestures. I don't know.
Okay. So do you think the cross culture and intercultural communication play an important part in your life and in your teaching context in Vietnam?
I would say yes, 100%.
Mm.
For example, the first time I started teaching, I was an introvert. I hate going out, but teaching made me become more of an extrovert, or in the middle, an ambivert. So I would say, yeah, now I can associate with people more and I feel more comfortable doing that compared to before. Before I was a little shy. So yeah, it's way better now. It has helped me.
So can you tell me what are yours? Do you get any difficulties, any challenges you have to face by using language to communicate in Vietnam, not only in the teaching, but also in your daily life, daily routine?
Oh,
For example, when you go to the market, have you ever go to the street market? How can you, how can you get over that challenges?
Okay, so it may be kind of weird, but I will say that before I go to the market, I will check. The first time I do check Google Translate, and then I'll try to like memorize what I want to say. And then when I go to the market,
Mistake will help you a lot. Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot, but sometimes I do make a mistake, but at the same time, it goes well. It goes well. Like the first time I came here, I practiced, and then I went to like a lady, an older lady. I did call her like a Ko'oi. And then I said, oh, Ko'oi, M1, this something. And then I say, oh, Bao Niu Tian. Just the basic words of vocabulary, Vietnamese vocabulary, but I'm still not that great. But I do practice, translate, or maybe different. 50-50.
So you are living in Vietnam for 7 years. So can you tell me some example? We can show that you understand about the Vietnamese culture. Can you give me some examples to show that you understand?
Vietnamese words? Let's see. Like Xin Chào, very common. Hello. Bao nhiêu, how much?
No, not about the language. I would like to ask you, can you give me some example to make sure that you understand the Vietnamese culture?
Oh, let's see. Okay, I'll start off with Tet holiday. Usually people go back to their hometown. That's one thing I'm sure about. And there's like a tradition, call it chung cake, right? It's like a traditional food during Tet holiday. And also any other thing. I've tried like the food. Yeah. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Phở buncha comes out like that. I'm very familiar with it. And also for the people, I'll say that the people are quite friendly here. But culture-wise, people are often attached to their family. That's what I'll say. Yeah, here in Vietnam, like very, very attached. Even if they get married and stuff, their family often want them to live very close to them or near them. So that's what I noticed. Or if, let's say, they go abroad, they would have to fly their family or their parents. So I think so. That's what I noticed over 7 years. So it's cool.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thanks a lot for taking the time and having an interview with me. Thank you, and hope to see you soon at the year-end party. I have just sent you the invitation, so you got the invitation?
Yeah, I got the date and the location, but I'm not sure. I'll check Google Maps.
Okay,
I'm not so good with address.
Yeah, see you. Bye. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. See you.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.